To health matters now. The Nigerian Federal Ministry of Health plans to roll out the human papillomavirus vaccine for teenage girls, with the rollout expected to begin in October 2023. However, concerns have been raised about the choice of Gardasil, a vaccine brand, and its history. HPV vaccines are essential for girls to prevent cervical cancer, which can lead to other types of cancer in men and women. Gardasil's manufacturer, Merck & Co., said its vaccine is safe and effective. In 2009, 16,000 girls received 3 doses of the Gardasil HPV vaccine, and many fell ill and died months later. Earlier, Dr. Faisal Shuaib, the Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer of the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency, spoke to us on this development.
So the excitement in the health sector is sky high when it comes to the introduction of the human papilloma vaccine. This is one vaccine that is going to prevent thousands of our sisters, our mothers, our daughters from dying due to cervical cancer. Cervical cancer is a very serious disease. It causes up to 12,000 deaths among our women in Nigeria every single year. What this vaccine does is to prevent the human papilloma virus that leads to changes within the cervix and other parts of the body. But where it leads to changes in the cervix, these changes lead to cancer. And as you are well aware, cancer is frequently a terminal disease. So in order to avoid this terminal disease, you take a vaccine that prevents the virus from taking hold in your system and leading to cervical cancer. This vaccine is very special because it is only one of 2 vaccines that are able to prevent cancers. So science has been able to develop vaccines that prevent primary liver cell carcinoma, so a cancer of the liver cells.
Viewers' discretion is strongly advised while watching this next report. Following the death of 33-year-old Anesta Egede, the medical director and a team of doctors at the Echo Baptist General Hospital in Delta State, southern Nigeria, have been dragged to court over medical negligence. Now, according to the deceased husband, who is the complainant, a team of surgeons in the hospital negligently left a piece of cotton wool in her belly during a surgical exercise. News Central's Adeshawa Odushoga met with the deceased family and files in this report.
All Anesta Egede wanted was treatment for a stomach disorder when she visited Eku Baptist General Hospital, Delta State, on March 25, 2023, in the company of her husband. After being diagnosed with appendicitis, instead of the anticipated treatment and an end to the discomfort, the 33-year-old mother of 3 lost her life to alleged medical negligence. Until her death, Anesta Egede was married to Mr. Festus Egede, who explained the life and times of his wife of 8 years. In a heartbreaking account, Mr. Egede explains how a certain Dr. Ibom Totibo, a surgeon at the Eku Baptist General Hospital, allegedly left a cotton wool in his wife's abdomen, which eventually led to her death.
They came out from the theater. They came out and I said, your wife is too fat. Not be smart, that I have to pay more money after the money I paid to the government with receipt. That I have to give them more money that is not small work. That my wife was too fat, that the intestine covered the appendix.
Shortly after the surgery, Anesta remained in a private ward for observation before she was discharged. But rather than an improvement, her condition deteriorated further, according to the grieving husband.
My wife's belly was gotten swollen. No, she did not stool. She did not gas for 2 weeks. I did not see the doctor I took my wife and the mom to Lily Hospital for the MRI scan. Well, my phone rang from Lily Hospital, Benin. Then I said, Mr. Festus, please check your email. Your result for the MRI scan is out. Thank God I was at God Bless Pharmacy. Immediately I just opened the email and I showed the pharmacist. The woman quickly sound like this. I said, hey, they don't forget something for your wife. Body.
Still narrating the sad development, Festus explained that she was further taken to 4 different hospitals before she eventually died on May 22nd, 2023.
Now went back to Eku that same day. So that day they started preparing my wife. The next 2 days, yes, they opened my wife up, the 2 sides of the belly and the middle like this. Feces shit was coming out from my wife's side of the body where they open her up. And so I now called the doctor. What is happening? I'm not still seeing improvement. What exactly is the problem? So he now told me, Mr. Festus, I'll not lie to you. Before you came, infection has entered the blood. We are trying to fight the infection. They were giving your wife meripelin. The meripelin, I think your wife did not absorb the meripelin. So we've decided we have seen the new antibiotics that suits your wife. So that is what we are trying to repair. So after 2 days again, when they said they have found the result, the right antibiotics to use for my wife. So my wife was getting weak. From there, that was how she gave up. She died.
As of the time of filing this report, all efforts by News Central TV to reach the management of Eku Baptist General Hospital in Delta State, especially the managing director of Eku Hospital, Dr. Mrs. Etagene Harrietta, either through a phone conversation or a text, proved futile. In a text message, she noted that she has no right to speak on the case and that efforts should be channeled to the HMB headquarters. However, the deceased husband has since proceeded to sue the management of the Eku Baptist General Hospital over medical negligence, which he claimed led to the death of his wife. Adeshawa Odushoga, reporting for News Central.